please? Thank you. Like, right? Yeah. Okay, so that is better. Oh, it's already live. Hello. Can you close the door? Thank you, baby. Testing, testing. Hello, hello. Share screen. All right. This is my first time doing a live, and the first times is always blunders, or some little hiccups that we have to do. At the back is my banner that I have for the free home buying workshop. Help with the man of the hour is here. We are live and ready to go, sir.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, good, man. What's going on? I'm looking for my timer. Yeah, we are live. Sit down. I said we're gonna be live at 11, so I'm only gonna post like from 11 on.
Hey, good morning.
Wait, why is it? Oh, I need to move it. There we go. There we go. That's good now. Yeah, all right. Hello, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. Today is a beautiful Saturday. It's the beginning, the first Saturday of the month. 10 minutes. Oh, here we go.
Happy Sabbath, everybody.
Sabbath.
Come, let's talk about home buying. There are many programs that you can make use of. First-time home buyers, down payment assistance. That could go a long way in helping you secure the home that you have always wanted.
Yes. Today we're gonna go through, because today is just an introduction. We are officially starting at I had these things outlined at 11. So we have 1 minute to go before we officially start.
Yep.
Let me just get all my stuff situated. Where did I write that stuff at? Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. Hold on. Give me a minute. Where did I share that information on?
Go. Home buying. Sign that
Yes.
contract.
Da, 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 da.
There is a lot out there waiting for you.
There is a tons of
Needed duties. Come, let's talk.
all right. So okay, why is it doing that? Well, I'm trying to find the items that I'm looking for, but I'm not finding it. So we have officially started. It's 11 o'clock on the dot. So we're just going to go ahead and start with the first session. So my name is Mingana Nangolo. I am your Central Florida realtor, and I'm with Runya Mwazana, and he is the mortgage lender. He is from Zimbabwe, and I'm from Namibia. Just a little background stories about us. We've been working together for about a couple of years, so we are pretty well acquainted. We have closed deals together, and we have done great business together and for the future. So just to start off with this workshop, this is an every Saturday workshop. So we just started the live. Today's our first session, so be kind to us while we talk about this. The first 5 minutes of the hour, oh, sorry, for the first 10 minutes of the 1 hour workshop, we decided to be doing live videos. So this is first of many to come. Stay tuned for next Saturday's session as well. Might be with the same lender, might not be with the same lender, or he might be online or might be in person, whatever the case may be. But so the first 5 seconds, the first 5 minutes. So I really kind of just wanted to introduce what home ownership is and whether you are actually ready for home ownership. So the first 5 seconds, 5 minutes starts now. So the first 5 minutes is for buyers. We are specifically speaking with the buyers. If you have been interested in purchasing a home, if you've been thinking about purchasing a home, the few questions you'd want to ask yourself is, are you ready for the commitment? Are you ready for a lifestyle change? Because many of us, we tend to think home ownership is just buying a nice house and moving in, and forgetting that there's a lot of things that go to play before even purchasing the house. You have to mentally be prepared to maintain that house, because when you're transitioning from being a renter to becoming a homeowner, now often think about, hey, I want to buy a house, especially as a first-time home buyer. You really mentally prepared for that. Prepare yourself for that big portion of that big, huge lifestyle change that you're going to have. So those are my 2 cents with the first-time home buyers when it comes to, are you ready for home ownership? You want to ask yourself, are you mentally ready to take on the challenges with owning a home, which comes with a leak, if the roof has a leak, if the AC breaks down, if kids are playing in the streets and throw a stone on your window, now you have a window that you have to replace. Things like that we don't think about when we're buying a house. But as a first-time home buyer, these are the questions you have to ask yourself before even talking to anybody. Is, hey, am I really ready for home ownership? Whether you're looking to buy for yourself or for your family or whatever the case. And actually, funny enough, is I always say buying a house because rent is too expensive is because rent
it's not the solution.
is not. And you don't buy a house because, oh, rent is expensive, I'm going to buy a house. No, you may own a house now and you have a lower mortgage than your rent, but we are taking on more
Risk falls on you.
Exactly.
The hurricane comes, the damage to the home.
Exactly.
Anything that happens, an electrical fault, you are responsible.
Yep.
Unlike rent. But the good side to it is you are building equity in your home.
Right.
You may have all those other challenges, but this moment you start paying, you got some equity in that home. Unlike renting, when you rent and the time comes, you pack your bags and you go. You take nothing out of that home.
Exactly. So buying a house because rent is too expensive is not a good enough reason. You really, really have to think about it. And then also, just mentally prepare for that. Speak with a financial advisor, with a mortgage lender. Those are your next steps. So if you say, hey, okay, I'm actually ready, I want an advisor with a mortgage lender, those are your next steps. So if you say, hey, okay, I'm actually ready, I want that, don't even speak to a realtor, because us as realtors, we cannot tell you what you can and cannot afford, and we don't look at your finances. They don't take your information and look at your finances. The mortgage lender does. If you are not comfortable speaking with a mortgage lender just yet, then you can speak with a financial advisor. There's a lot of them. I have one I can recommend to you, and they can sit down with you and say, this is what you need to have in your savings, this is how much you need to make for retirement. You gotta, when you're speaking with a financial advisor, they're not only advising you on purchase, so your money, in how much money comes out, your retirement, your savings, your 401k, all the financial stuff that you can speaking with the mortgage lender or a realtor, your financial advisor is your best bet. And then once you sort that out, or if you want to just start mortgage lender, then you speak to the realtor. He is going to give you your yes or to buy the house or not, or what can you do to get there, or all the steps. And then once you go through that first, second process, whatever route you take, then we are the other person you speak to when it comes to now actually getting houses and looking at properties and areas and location and all that beautiful stuff. So just to wrap up the buyers, first thing is, are you mentally prepared?
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Do you want to buy a house? Are you ready for the commitment? Are you ready for exactly? So that is the wrap up for the buyers. I want to leave you with that note. Think about it for the next Saturday. Things change. We change up the topics every Saturday. So for buyers, are you ready to purchase a home? Are you ready for a lifestyle change? So that's done. We are done for buyers. We are just, you have to think. Okay, so you already own a house, right? You already have a house. The first thing you want to think is, why am I selling? Are
Trying
you
to upgrade or
right?
downsize
Right. Why
or
am I selling?
relocation?
Exactly. Why am I selling? And where am I gonna go after I sell the property? If you inherited a home and you don't want to be bothered by it, that's why you are selling, because somebody bought a home in your family, passed it down to you, and you don't have the means to take care of it, or whatever the case may be. That's your reason to sell.
Right.
Okay. In square foot home because you have, at the time, the kids and family, all that stuff, but now the kids
Now
are
they're
grown.
gone. They're
You're an
out of
empty
the
nest.
home.
You call
Yeah.
them empty nests. You're downsizing, you want a smaller home. That's your reason for selling. If you bought a house, let's say an older home, and it's like not depreciating, but it's deteriorating, like it's just falling apart. You keep fixing it, but it's still just giving you more
Or you
problems.
just want to move to a new.
Or you just want to move to a newer house because the one
Yeah.
you're having is just
Yes.
you've outgrown
Maybe
it.
the design is old.
Exactly. You want
The
something.
new. Or
Exactly.
just want to move to a new location.
Exactly. So you sell. That's the first thing you want to ask yourself is, why am I selling this house? Is it because of financial? Do I need money now, a very tight financial situation, that the only way to move forward is to sell the assets we have in order to, get us back on track. So there's a lot of reason, and it's a family home. I mean, unless, depending on how your household is ran and how you run your household, it's usually a family meeting, and everybody has to agree to, hey, okay, now we are going to sell the property, and we are doing this and this and this. That's number one. Why am I selling? And then number two is, where am I going to go once I sell, or what am I going to do with the money once I sell? So from the first point of, let's say, the inheritance, when you inherit a home, you're selling because you don't want to deal with it, right? Now you're going to get all this money. Now you have all this money, you don't know what to
You
do
don't know
with
what to
it.
do with
So you
this.
also have to think, okay, once I get this 200,000 or whatever money you're going to gain from the house, where is it going to go? Am I going to just spend it on a new car, or am I going to
Or an
travel, or am I
investment.
going to invest it? What are my next steps once I
Buy
sell?
another new
Or
home.
buy another home, or upgrade yourself. Maybe that inheritance home was a good opportunity for you to,
Right.
put yourself in a better position, maybe pay off debts, or get yourself a nicer home that maybe you didn't want to be in that home. So what am I going to do with the money? And as for people that are downsizing, of course that money is going to roll into your next house. And if you bought a house at 3,000 square foot, and you're going to buy one at like half of that, which is 1,500, then you're probably going to buy that house almost cash to nothing. So you'll be almost, what is it, financial freedom. You'll be debt free,
Right.
which is, I think, the most.
You got a lot of money to bring to the new home,
Exactly.
and your equities.
Exactly.
At the very
It's gonna
sometime
be
you
high.
buy the home.
Yes. So, what am I gonna do with the money once I sell the house? We forgot to talk about divorce as well. That happens. And sometimes when now divorce is a little bit different, because when you sell the property, you tend to sell it for profit, because now both of you have to make a certain amount of money.
Right. You share the
You have to
amount.
share the money, the income, or the profit. So that's a different case. Now the money, the income, or the profit. So that's a different case. Now, once you once you're going through that and you put the house on the market, what you do with the money after that, it's your business, right? But you still, of course, want to think about that because you're getting money from this, and divorce, real estate is a whole different. That one is a whole different beast.
It's in the house supposed to be the husband, the ex-husband, and she's just holding onto the property. It's difficult to deal with.
But those ones are a little bit difficult, and I would say, if you're if you're in that situation right now, I would say definitely work with people that are experienced with that situation, or people that are eager to learn and go about on for you to find that information for you. But yeah, that one is a little bit
it's a tough one.
Yeah, because emotions are also in there and everything. So, oh wow, we already stopped. Sellers, you guys are fun to speak about. Because I was gonna say so much, but I'm just gonna wrap up a bit with the sellers. Gonna say so much, but I'm just gonna wrap up a bit with the sellers. So the first, what am I gonna do with the money once I sell? Again, this is something we'll be talking about. We'll be talking different topics every Saturday. So I just wanted to make this short and sweet so you can get
get more knowledge.
And get excited for the next show.
Be motivated about it. If you've got any questions, you can send them through. We'll talk about them. A lot of people have got questions. How do I qualify? We'll talk about that next week.
Yeah, we'll talk about all that. There's a lot that we can talk about when it comes to home ownership. It's not just the cookie cutter. We are going to go deep in this. And if you personally want to come out and meet us, we are here every Saturday from 11 to 12. It's just 1 hour of your time. I know Saturdays are the most busiest days. But we are here from 11 to 12. Address is 870 North Hastings Street, zip code 32808, Orlando, Florida. So if you ever want to come out and meet us in person and really figure out what your situation is and where you want to go with your real estate or your journey when it comes to home buying or selling, give us a call, talk to us. All our information will be down below. And so see you soon.
If you decide maybe you cannot come on Saturday and you want to meet during the week, we can always create that time for you. Feel free, get in touch. Here to serve you.
Absolutely. He's so right. So don't just follow Saturday. We can always meet you whatever time, day that you can. So we are super cool and we are pretty down to earth people.
We are there to make sure your dream comes true.
Exactly. We will fight blood and sweat and tears.
Make sure you get that home by the lake.
Exactly. So bye and happy holidays and see you soon. God bless. Bye-bye.